Hi, I'm Paul Wilson. I'm the creator of Swing Machine Golf and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. In this tip, I'm going to talk about hitting from an uphill lie. As you can see from the alignment stick, this is a pretty severe uphill lie. So what we want to do first is understand where our ball is going to go. So from an uphill lie, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing the ball well forward in our stance. If the ball is forward in your stance, the golf club is going to be closed as we hit this shot. So what that means is if the ball is in normal position here, from a normal lie, the club's going to come in and it's going to be square in this position. If we move the ball forward, the golf club is going to get to square and then it's going to be closing as it hits the ball. So if that's the case, we have to aim our body a little bit out to the right for a right-handed golfer to compensate for the fact that the ball will go to the left. Okay, so first step, we're going to play the ball forward in our stance. Next, we're going to aim our body out to the right. So looking at it from this angle here, you can see that my body is aimed a little bit out to the right. So the club's going to come in, it's going to, because the ball position's forward, it's going to be closing as it hits the ball, then it'll hit the ball back on target. It'll hit the ball a little bit to the left. So we're compensating by aiming our body out to the right. Okay, from this situation here, what we want to try and do, we need to stay in balance. So yeah, obviously there's a slope here. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our body on the same angle as this slope. We don't want to be level, okay? So we want to be basically on this angle to allow the golf club to clear as it swings through. If you were on this angle, it would just hit right into that slope. We wouldn't make very good contact. So in this process of being angled on the same angle as the slope, we're going to be feeling a lot of weight on this back foot. So I've got about 80%, if not more than that, on this back foot. This one's just barely, I can just barely feel a little bit of weight there. As you can see, this leg here is extended more than this leg, and that's to make up for the slope. Okay, so from this position, I've got the weight on this back foot. As I go to do my golf swing, I'm trying to really do my normal swing, but the problem is, because the weight's already back here, it's going to stay back there throughout the whole swing. So it's going to be impossible for me to get over to this leg as I hit the shot. So what I'm going to be doing in this situation, I'm going to make the swing, but I'm actually going to fall back because I'm keeping the weight on this side throughout the swing. Okay, so from right here, let's take a look at it. I feel the weight on this side. This leg's extended more than this one. I've got my body aimed out to the right. Now if I aim my body to the right, I have to swing to the right. So let's take a look at it from here. If I'm aimed over here, I need to swing over there. The ball is going to go left because the face is going to be closed as it hits the ball. So I'm going to pull it a little bit to the left. Okay, so from right here, okay, and you can see that ball it actually started left and it was actually hooking a little bit more to the left. Didn't quite get that one out to the right as much as I would have wanted. So let's try it again. So from right here, I'm going to make sure my body's aimed out to the right this time. There we go. Okay, so from right here, I'm taking the golf club in here and I'm swinging out over that way. I know it's going to go to the left because the face is going to be closing as it hits the ball. Okay, so there, it's pull hooking slightly back onto the target. So ball started out to the right, pull hooking a little bit onto the target. So that was a very good shot right there. So you could see from the front view, I really kind of just fell backwards with it. There's not much I can do in that situation because I just can't get over to this leg because of this severe slope. Okay, so hopefully you understand that. One other thing I want to talk about is when you're on this lie, you're actually adding loft to the golf club. So the ball's going to go a lot higher and you're probably going to need to take one more club. Okay, because if it's going a lot higher, it's not going to go as far, obviously. So take one more club from this situation and then you're going to be able to hit it the proper yardage. Okay, so try to remember all these things. I'll just go through them again. We've got the ball in a very forward position. Because of that, the face will be closing as it hits the ball. Ball will start to the left of where you're aimed for a right-handed golfer. It will then curve a little bit to the left as well. So in that case, we need to aim our body out to the right. Okay, so from right here, I aim to the right because I know it's going to go left. The forward leg is flexed a little more than the back leg. Now from here, I'm really just trying to do my normal golf swing, as best I can with all the weight being back on this leg. Okay, so from right here, I take it back this way, and then I'm swinging out to the right. So from here, I'm taking it this way, and I'm swinging over there. I know it's going to go left because the ball's way too forward in my stance. Okay, so from right here, just falling back, trying to hold my position here. And again, that was a pretty good shot. So there we go. That's how to hit from an uphill lie. Make sure you ask your questions, leave your comments below, and I'll try to get to as many as I can.